Today I'm gonna explain about a code that is by me named as the pyramid, but this is not a pyramid. It's a inverse pyramid, inverse triangle. So let's see the codings, and here are the results. The result, yes, inverse pyramid. So how does it work? That from here integer rows is equal to 4, obviously 4, so it count from 4 to 1, and here integer 1 and j. 1 and j is defined as the integer, so the user, I mean us and the user, have to input for the input, and that means the input is from the integer rows here. That have to be a number, without dot, two, or other else, because you can see it comes up with an error. If you put an ABC on it, it becomes an error too. So we explain from here inside of these things. So for j is equal to 1 and j smaller equal to rows, smaller and equal to rows, smaller equal to, that means count from 4. Is smaller than 4, it will count. So 4, 3, 2, 1 until 0 is smaller than 4, so it will be part of it. So j become j plus plus, that means j plus 1 plus 1 and plus 1. So 4, I mean, it's kind of complex because you think of plus, you will be mean that 4 plus 1 will be equal to 5, but no, because what it wants is j smaller and equal to rows. If j bigger and equal to rows, then it will start to count as 4, 5, 6 plus until so but here it's because j is smaller, so 4 will be counted from 4 until 0, just like that. So j plus plus j plus 1, so 4, you can think just like minus 4 and became to plus the 1, so minus 4 plus 1 is equal to minus 3, just like that. So this count to 4 from 4 to 0, and it started to print. And here these things, this is its spacing is have the effect on it. That means this spacing is counted as in front of the outputs, in front of it. So if I change it, I add 2 small spacing, you can see the differences. It will be more, just like from the output 2 spacing and 1, 2, 3, 4 spacing, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spacing, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spacing. So if I let it have just one spacing, it will count 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. So for seeing more comfortable, I let the output have the result like this. And for the second is 4j is equal to 0, and j is smaller and equal to 1 multiply I minus 1 and j plus plus. This is about the output as well. You can see if I put it as 0, there will be nothing come up, because it's obviously you put a 0 and it thinks inside, because it thinks it's like just a 1 multiply 1, I mean I multiply 0, it becomes 0, then 0 minus 1, then it's nothing. Here I change a bit, j is equal to 1, then it will become nothing. The one, because j is equal to 1, the calculation will start after, before, I mean after the 1, not after 1, I mean just the 1 won't be appear, but the 2 will be on one's position. So just like it is a formula, so it's kind of hard to explain, but I have to say this is regarding about the, I mean not regarding, I mean it will affect the spacing between the numbers, between the words. I can show you if I put 2 space on it, the output will become this. The spacing on it will become 1, 2, 3, 4. Become 4 spacing, and each word between the words. So put it back to 2 spacing. Let it be seen more comfortable. So after this, the holdings from here to here, because this is just 2 part. Because it is for the for loop. So on here it run, and run here until things run, and this will print up the whole thing. Oh yeah, I forget to speak that this here, the I is from here, because I is defined as I equal to rows. This thing is inside this for loop, so remember. So the I is defined is equals to rows, so the I is 4. So 4 plus the output plus the space, so that it will affect what it will show when we run it, and it become the output. If not, it will become blank. But if you insert, just like this, you insert a thing, it will show its things inside. But no, we let the I that we input in it, we let it define for the part of the function. We let the I have the chance to be part of the output. And here is a system.print. This is for the whole thing. Of these two, this is for, I mean, just like the master print of it. It prints these 2 little kids to let it be more be more, I mean, be more united output. I mean, it will not print like more. I mean, I give you an example. I command this, so I run it, and it will become like this. So why? Because this print is for its function from here. These 2 things run after this system print. This function will be printed. It because the I is equal to rows, and here this thing have been defined. I mean, define the next line, and next line. So without these things, the output will be going 1 line non-stop. So Without this print, it will become not the output as the inverse pyramid. So, and yes, you can make it as an user input things. Let me comment this and run it again. Enter the rows num Han, and how it works is but scanner num. I call it as a num. I give it a name called num. It's equal to new scanner. That means after this system dot print will be an input function. I mean, not the input function. That means when it run, this print things will come up first to ask you to put it something in it. Then after that, integer rows is equal to num dot next integer. Then we need to let the function knows that the rows they know is equal to the num that we gave it in here. So rows equal to num. The num is the things we input, and the rows will take the num and put it and let it be in the functions that a method to let it run the function. So here I enter the raw nums power 1, put it a 4, and the result will become up. So if you don't want to, you can just change it back to oh Jesus, change it back to the input for developers to insert in. There is in here. So that is my explanation for the inverse pyramid.